lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
What's going on, everybody? This is Charles McCutchen, your favorite entrepreneur. Now, just follow me here for a second. It's 2020. Just walk with me for a second in 2020. Imagine how it's going to be when we were able to say it's 2020. And we're going to look back and we're going to say, man, time went that fast. And we're going to look back at what we were supposed to do. And we're going to be like, dang, I didn't get done with the stuff that I had put on the plate because I had a lot of distractions, because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. My name is Charles McCutchen. I'm a best-selling author. I'm hungry. I'm coming out to help as many people as possible to move forward. Welcome to Charles's Corner. Welcome to the Elation Radio Show. And I just want to provide some insight to help people along the journey. That's all I'm doing. That's the best thing we can do is help people along this journey. But the sad part is people to move. If I ask everybody, like right now, that could hear me, did you do everything you were supposed to do last year? 9 times out of 10, we're gonna say if we true to ourselves, we're gonna say we could have did more. We could have did more because I don't think a lot of us know our breaking point or the point to where we get to where when it's hard, a lot of people just give up. A lot of people quit. A lot of people just say, I can't do it. I'm going to stop right here. And I see people do that from every industry. I don't care what it is. I met one couple, the guy in the couple, he's been writing a book for 20 years. I was like, wow. Oh, okay, interesting. That must be one heck of a book. He's been writing it and putting it down and writing it and putting it down. It's been 20 years. I said, my goodness, that is amazing. Hey, to each his own. To each his own. I told one guy about a book. It probably took about a month and a half, 2 months to get his book out there, like book in hand. And I was so proud and happy for him because he just said, okay, you gave me the information. I'm going to run with it. And that's what we have to do. We have to get the right information. I see what's going to happen by 21 January. The gyms are going to start being a little bit, not a lot of people are going to start showing up to the gym. A lot of people are going to get out of their routines. A lot of people are just going to stop. That's where we are. So this is the 7th of January, and it's more of moving forward in the month of January so you can get to – January is going to be – we're going to snap our fingers. It's going to be over. Literally, it's going to be, okay, it's February now. Now what? Man, January, we just got into 2019, and it's already moving like that fast. And most of us don't have a plan. Most of us don't have a vision board. Most of us don't have anybody that's a mentor to us. Most of us are just going to watch this year go by. And I'm sorry if that's you. It can't be me. I have stuff I have to do. I really have stuff I have to do. So my goal is just to ask you, what's your plan? What are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody's going to show me their vision board tonight. And I'm going to ask them questions about it. Who helped you with the vision board? I know you got it, but do you have the steps to get to that thing? It's all about steps and taking action and time. Thing we do revolves around time. People saying we don't have enough time, I get it. I've been there, done that as well. We have the time, we're just not utilizing it. That's all. We just know how to utilize our time effectively. That's the only thing that's stopping us from being like great or getting to that place where we want to be like, wow, I made it. I got to this place, and now I received one goal. Now I'm going to go for this next goal. There we are. Some of y'all don't have it right now because you haven't worked hard enough, and that's the only reason you're not going to have it, because you haven't worked hard enough. And let me put this out there for everybody. I'm not the guy to sugarcoat it. I can't do it. I'm not a sugarcoat guy. I can only tell you what I know and how it is. And if you need a sugarcoat type of person, and I think that's what's wrong with society today, you have kids that think they're supposed to get something. Like at the end of every event, you got participation trophies for all the kids. I didn't have that growing up. We didn't do participation trophies. Either you win or you lose. And so I think we may have to go back to that. I'm all for rah-rah, everybody have fun, but I think that instills something in people when they get the trophy and like, well, everybody got trophies. You know, I worked harder in my off season than this guy, but everybody got trophies. So why am I going to work hard if everybody will get the same thing I'm going to get anyway? And that's kind of like the mentality a lot of people have. A lot of people have that, you know, what's in it for me? If I don't get anything, I'm not going to do anything or get anything extra. Everybody wants stuff that's extra. Everybody wants stuff that's free. I get it. I truly understand. Somebody posted today about a website. Somebody did the website, and the person didn't come through, and the person paid $50, and they wanted a website in 3 days. And people's like, you get what you pay for. You know, I'm all about paying professionals to do professional work for whatever industry that I need work done in. If you pay like, you know, you think you're getting by, yep, I'm only gonna pay $10. And I had somebody like that as well. So I was giving away some. I'm just gonna tell my business. I don't care. So I was giving away some free content on how to get funded and everything like that. And I said, what I'll do, I'll give it. I think I put it out there for like $10. And then I sent it out to people. It was like a Word document. I don't know how many pages it was, probably 30, 40 pages of information just of how to get funding with your employment identification number. And so I sent it out there for $10 to a lot of people. I said, let me just give y'all a gift. Bam, go ahead and take it. So the lady hit me back up, and she was like, you know, you sent me this document, but I thought it was going to be different. I said, what do you mean? It's like 40 pages of information. That's content. It's phone numbers in there, websites, it's do's and don'ts, and it's a lot of content in there. She said, well, I thought it was going to literally be step-by-step exactly what I need to do. I said, wow, you know, all that for $10, huh? She was like, you're misleading people. I said, I didn't say you were going. I said, can you please send it to me where I said you're going to get exactly step by step, without a doubt, how you're supposed to do this. I said, I'm going to give you content information on the industry so you can get started. I put steps in there, steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I put phone numbers in there. I put content in there so you can use it. I'm sorry that it can't be 100% information that's worth thousands of dollars, truthfully, and you got it for $10 and you disappointed. So I gave her some more content information just because that's who I am. And I said, well, you know, good luck. If you want to pay for the $1,000 program, you know, the $2,500 program, let me know. You know, when you get serious, come let me know. But you can't expect to pull money out of a rock or blood. You know, I used to hear them things, blood out of a rock or what have you. But we want out of this life, y'all. What do you want? I'm going to give y'all something. Before I get off of this call, I'm going to give you something that is shaking up America. Put it that. It is shaking, and if you don't take any type of action on this one, all you're doing is limiting what you could do for the next 4 of your generations. That's what you're going to do. If you don't take any type of action about what I'm going to give y'all before I get off this call, you're going to limit what you could do for 4 of your generation. And I'm telling you, this is something that's bigger than me, bigger than you, and it is happening right now as I'm talking to y'all. Have an alarm clock. I don't like setting alarm clocks. I may do it during the day if I have something like 10 minutes and I don't want to forget or something. But like in the morning, I don't really set alarm clocks, and I don't like to leave out of the house like from like 8 in the morning to about 9:30. I will leave out at 9:30 only because I hate traffic. And I only bring that up because I say people have to have something to live for. So if you have something to live for, like you want to get up in the morning, you don't really need an alarm clock. And I know some of y'all can get that later, but it's just a message that I put out. You know, you have to have something to live for. I asked this lady today, what are you passionate about? She's trying to get her 2019 off and running. She couldn't tell me. And then she kind of stumbled a little bit, and she came back to it and said, well, I love real estate and I love travel. Okay, great. That's a start. Because you can't do everything, but you can find that thing that you're passionate about. I said, do something that you're passionate about that you do for free, but you do it so good that they want to pay you. So she came up with real estate and traveling, and then we went into, the how behind it information so you can go off and do great things with that. But I can't do it all for people. And I can give, like I have so much content. I have the details behind different things that I've done, and I put it, I package it up, and I give it to people in so many different ways, but I can't do the work for you. It just won't happen. So I started from the projects. I don't know about everybody else, and my mom hates when I say that, but I asked my mom the question one day. We were sitting there talking about it, and she said, well, we didn't stay there long. I said, Ma, I didn't say we stayed there long. I say that's where we started. You can't deny that. It's just a fact. And I know she may feel some type of way about it, and I don't know what type of way she feels, but that's just what it is, and you take it and you run with it, because my dreams didn't stay in the projects. I always thought bigger, and I looked at my surroundings, and I looked at that may be the reason I work as hard. I have a huge why. So I looked at my surroundings, and I looked at, we're eating the government cheese and the powdered eggs and the powdered milk and stuff like that. And people ask me, like, why do I work so hard? I'm like, you have no idea. You have no idea. And I will tell you like this. There were some places, as I travel, and, I'm ordering breakfast or something, and then they have those eggs that's powdered. It takes me back there. And I can smell it, and I'm like, I cannot have those. I can't eat those. It's like my body is like a reaction happens to my body when I smell that. And I'm like, are these real eggs? No, they have powdered eggs, and they're mixed with real eggs. And no, I can't do it. That is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's immediate, like, turn off, and I shut down when I smell that stuff. And so I tell you that to say, roses can grow out of the projects. So I don't care where you come from. It's what you want to do with what you have. You have to take care of that thing. Whatever you want to do, you have to take care of that thing, care of you, because you can grow it out of any environment. Out of any environment you can grow, or you can make excuses. Those are only two options, truly. You can grow or you can make excuses. You can surround yourself with people that's doing the things that you want to do, or you can just say nobody's doing anything. And so it's like, if nobody's doing anything, then that means you're not doing anything either. 2019 is here. It's going to go by really fast. And I have to look back on the Forbes, and they had some studies out there. They said there will be 10.5 million, and the numbers probably changed because this was early last year. It was 10.5 million new millionaires for 2020. That was the number back when. I haven't checked it lately. It just dawned on me that was the number right back then. So what I see is a lot of people making excuses about things, and I have to bring it up to people to say, why are you going to make an excuse? Why don't you just, if you don't like something, you're not a tree. You have the ability to get up and move and do something positive with it. I get people to say, well, I can't get a gym membership, so I can't work out. I can't really make the money I want to make because I don't have a degree. Well, I got to ask to do this or that or this, and I will tell you, you don't need a gym membership to work out. You don't need a degree to make money, and you don't need permission to go after your dreams. You need none of that. You need the willpower and the persistence and consistency to actually just go get it. What do you want? Like, what do you truly want out of life? What do you want? And so a lot of us are watching TV. A lot of us are hanging out. A lot of us are sleeping. And I don't knock anybody for doing any of those things. I'll say do what you do. I had one guy I was speaking to today. He was telling me, he said it's hard to find good people to work with. You know, a lot of people don't want to do this or do that, and they kind of want to be where they are. And I said, don't worry about them. We can't worry about other people. No, this is what I say. I don't care. I just came back from speaking down in Nashville, Tennessee. Good group of folks, great information. We talk real estate. We talk finances and stuff like that. And what I say to them is what I say to y'all. Some will, some won't. Just work with the ones that want to work, and the ones that don't want to, they may come later. That's it. I don't knock people. I'm not dogging people out. I'm not, well, you need to, I don't have, no. I told them, just like I'm telling y'all, I am not going back and forth with anybody. Not doing it. Either they will or they won't, and it's okay, or they may come later. And you have to be 100% okay with people coming later or not coming at all. Because everybody don't see it or won't see it like you. I spoke to a young lady yesterday. Wow. I'm speaking to a lot of entrepreneurs, and they like hungry, and the only thing they're missing, this is what I see a lot of people missing. They have these great ideas, but they don't have the execution or the plan. So a great idea is that's just where it's going to sit until you can get the right ingredients. You need the right ingredients to make it happen. And if you don't have the ingredients, it's not going to come out the way you think it's going to come out, and you're going to be pissed off, and you're like, okay, I'm going to make this cake, right? So I'm just going to, to be simple, I'm just going to make this box cake. Make this box cake. I need some butter. Yep. And you got to look at the measurements on that thing. I need, 1/3 cup of butter. There you go right there. I need some water. But my mama, she put with that 7-Up, that lemon 7-Up or whatever stuff in there. So she make them 7-Up cakes and what stuff. And it's like 1 cup of 7-Up or 1 cup of water. You need 3 eggs, and you need the cake mix. And you got to put it into there, and then you got to mix that stuff around, and it comes out into whatever it is you working on as far as that cake. But if you don't have the eggs, you don't have the butter, you don't have the water. See, some people don't have enough water. They don't have enough. So they can't pour into anything. So how are you going to mix up all the dry ingredients? What you going to bake? You don't have any water. You put a little in there and you stuck. And so that's why we need mentors to show you how to put that thing in there. And same thing with me and my mentors. You showed me the government contracts, the nonprofits. They showed me that back when. And that was the water I needed. I thought I knew what I wanted to do until I talked to them, and they kind of helped me to guide me along and showed me, okay, no, you want to do this, and this is the reason you want to do it. And I was like, wow, I didn't even think about that. So as I'm going through this process, I was like, that's what's up. I'm good to go now. And now, nonprofit is getting awards and stuff like that. So it's just utilizing what you have as well. The nonprofit is working with homeless veterans, the homeless, seniors. I love that. And that's my passion, is helping people. That's what I do on this journey. You have to want it bad enough, family, and you have to stop making excuses and just go for it. That's all we're doing. Stop making excuses. Just go for it. Where do you start? Wherever that rock lands, that's where you have to start. You have to find somebody that's doing what you're doing. We're going to make this as easy as, I'm going to try to make it as easy as pie. Easy as pie. Find somebody that's doing what you're doing or has done what you're doing. Stop making excuses of why you can't do it. See if you can talk to them. If you can't, see if you can get them on YouTube. See if you can get a book. Start reading. Start educating yourself. Start taking the time for you for 2019 so you don't get to 2020 and be thinking about, dang, I wasted all of 2018. I'm talking to people right now. Like, they wasted 2018. And it's all we're doing is planting seeds. Y'all know you reap what you sow. So we're planting seeds, and we continue to plant seeds. We don't wait on that tree to grow. For what? I don't care about the trees I planted back when. Mega trees. Back in 2017, 16, 15, 18. planting trees and trees, and guess what? Guess what? 2019, I'm going to keep planting trees. And I'll be like, oh, shoot, that one is ready. I'm not worried about it being ready, but I'm going to look back and, hey, that's ready. I planted that one in 2015. Oh, let me tell y'all what happened. So I'm out there in Nashville, right? And I got up to speak. And, you know, every time I get in front of the crowd, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you ever hear me speak, when I get up there, I'm working to shut it down, period. I'm going to give insight, give some education. We're going to have a few laughs or what have you, but I'm going to touch somebody. That's my goal. Touch somebody without laying hands on them. And it's okay to lay the hands, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to touch somebody. I'm going to move somebody without touching them. That's what I do. I give people a new pair of glasses. My goal every time I speak is to give you a new pair of glasses because I'm always educating myself on what is coming, what we need to do, and how we do it. That's what I'm doing. We have to make it happen. We have to make it happen. And the only way to make it happen is you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. A lot of us, I used to be that person. A lot of it is you can do by yourself. You're going to have to because nobody's going to understand your journey. And you have to be cool with walking alone for a little bit. You still got God. You're not really walking alone. You still got God. That's all you need. I mean, some people are going to be in your corner, some not, and it's okay. It's definitely okay. You just got to work it and work with what you have. So as I go through this thing called life, the more you start to become a person of integrity, a person that wants to help people, a person that believes in the Lord, a person that has these ideas and big dreams, you're going to lose a lot of people on that journey. And the only reason, this is the bigger reason, God didn't give them your journey. He gave it to you. Nobody really cares. Like deep down, it's your journey. Some people can't see your vision, and you have to be okay with them not seeing your vision. 14 September 2012 was a day I walked away from corporate. Before then, 2011, 2012, leading up to that day of 14 September 2012, a lot of people couldn't see my vision. What are you doing leaving corporate, leaving that good job? That's what I got from my mom, my sister, my people was laughing at me and just, I don't believe this is he must be a fool. You must be a fool to be able to do something like that. But my God is bigger. My dreams are bigger. I burned the bridges. I had to burn the bridges because I have too much faith in me. See, a lot of us want to have everybody else say, you give me 100% guarantee it's going to work. No, you give me 100% guarantee, burn the doggone bridges and take over. If you don't want to burn the bridges, you don't have faith. You have to have the faith of a mustard seed, family. We don't have that, though. A lot of people don't have it. We talk a good game. It sounds good to me, and I hear people all the time. I hear people talk such a great game until it's time to put it on the table, and then the faith just goes out the window. Well, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Well, I don't know because God will never leave you nor forsake you. I'm not telling people to quit your job. I'm telling you to have a plan. I'm telling you to believe in your own dream, believe in your own faith, believe in God, believe in what you believe in, but take it for action. Because I truly believe this. I believe God has given us each skills, a skill set, a gift. And those who do not use their gifts or their opportunities, the opportunity will leave. You have to take advantage of the opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity, or you won't have it. And then you're going to continue to pray to God for the same thing you've been praying over and over and over, and he put it right in your face, and it may not be wrapped up with a pretty bow on it. He's going to make you get up off your behind and go get it. And if you don't do that, you're going to continue to pray, and he's going to be like, hold on, I already sent you. I gave that to you, but you chose not to take it. The last time I gave it to you in 2017. I gave it to you in 2018. It's 2019 now. But you won't take it because you don't have the faith, and it's not the way you thought it was going to be. And because you're allowing man to tell you it's not going to work. People have told me that all the time. And all I do is laugh. I don't care what they think. It's not about what they think. He already gave me the information. He already gave us everything. You're not waiting on God. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're not waiting on God. Stop with all that. You're waiting on you. It's easier to say we're waiting on God. That's just, it gives us a way out. It gives us a way out. Nope, God ain't sent it to me yet. No, it's been sent. It's been done. It's already done. You have yet to get up and go get it. That's it. It's already done. Why did he rest? Why did God rest, family? I'm going to take y'all there. Why did he rest? Because he was done, right? He rested on the seventh day for a reason, because he was done. Everything is already done. It's already there. It's already there. So whatever it is you're dreaming about, all these things that you're thinking about and wanting to do, you have yet to make it happen. It's all you. It's always been you. That meeting you didn't attend, it was probably connected to a person that could have got you to somebody else to open up that business that you were thinking about, that may have funded your idea. But since you didn't go because you were tired, because you made an excuse of why you didn't want to go, I get it. Truthfully, I've been there. Shoot, I don't want to go to a lot of stuff I go to, but I do it. I do it because you never know. Talked to a guy today. He said, this guy, I'm telling you, he was down in Nashville, and he had just got out of the hospital at 6:30 a.m., and he said, he was a speaker there, and he said, man, I had to be here. So I was talking to God. He said, you have to get up off your behind. I don't care how sick you are, and you have to be there. The event started at 10 a.m. He was there. He looked so sickly. He was like, y'all, I'm so sorry. I just got out of the hospital, but I had to be here. I talked to our Lord and Savior, and he told me I need to be here. And he said, I'm so glad I came. He was talking to me today. He said, man, I'm so glad I came, because everything that you said up there, I needed that. I needed to hear that, because you have a piece to the puzzle that I need. And I'm so glad I came to this event, because now I'm about to work with you. We about to work because you have the pieces to my puzzle. Somebody has the pieces to your puzzle. You're going to have to go get it. It may be at an event. It may be at a PTA meeting. It's going to be somewhere that you just really, really, truly don't want to go. But you're going to have to get up off your behind and go anyway. You're going to have to say, oh, the game is on, but I got this event I need to be at, because if I go to this event, it gets me on my path to where I've already been praying for. It's going to get me on my path, and now if I choose to later on, I can watch all the games instead of watching one and going to work. Some of y'all can get that later. And it's okay. So some of y'all want to watch one game. Some of y'all want to go to one game. Some of y'all want to take one trip for 7 days and come back and go to work. Why not just take a month or 3 months? Does that make sense, family? Why just take 7 days? Why not take a month? I mean, that's just the way my mind is set up. When you get 100% of your time, you can do it how you want to do it. Design your life the way you want to do it. You have the pen. It's already written. All you got to do is sign your John Hancock at the bottom, because it's already written for you, family. I want you to win. I truly want you to win. 2019 has just began, but it began to me like September of 2018, because we started planting the seeds back then. And we planting and we planting and we planting. And it's about to go down. So I'm going to give y'all this quick one. As I told y'all, I'm going to talk about that industry. This industry, the medicinal marijuana industry, I'm going to tell y'all right now. And I'm not saying you have to be a farmer or do all that. I'm not saying all that. This is what I'm saying. As of right now, $22.8 billion will be generated by 2020. I'm going to say that one more time. As of right now, $22.8 billion with a B will be generated by 2020, family. I don't know what industry you're in, but I need you to go look at that industry of CBD, marijuana, hemp, whatever we want to call it, medicinal marijuana, and I need you to find out how your organization, I don't care if you do marketing, that fits into that industry. If you do insurance, it's going to fit into that industry. If they're going to be insuring crops and stuff like that. If you do human resources, it fits into that industry. Whatever industry you're doing, if you're in real estate, it fits into that industry. They need land. They need warehouses. You need to look at what you're doing and figure out how you get into a $22.8 billion by next year. $22.8 billion by next year. And people are acting like it's not happening. That's how we do. We act like it's not even going on. Like, boo-doo-doo, people are just walking around like it's not happening. It's happening right in front of our eyes. This right here can set your family up, your family's family up, your family's family up, and then your family's family up. That's what it's doing. I'm all in. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm all in. Follow me on social media if you want to. You're going to see. I'm just posting. I'm just letting people know it's coming. And Budweiser's on board. One of the top cigarette companies in the country put in $1.8 billion, family. $1.8 billion with a B into the industry of medicinal marijuana, hemp. This is it. People acting like it's not happening. They acting like it's not happening. It's going on right now in front of our eyes. That CBD is way bigger than me. It has a lot of medical benefits. I'm not going to give y'all some. Do some research. They're doing a lot of studies on this stuff. I think it's bigger than the gold rush, personally. I'm studying like everybody else. It looks bigger than the gold rush. That's what's going down right now. It's happening, like right in front of our eyes. And we're going to sit back 5 years later. We're going to look up. Man, I should have got in back when. Oh, I'm going to be on some island or something. I don't know. You better get with me. I'll be on some island. I'll probably still take phone calls at some time. For at least 20 minutes a day, I'll be taking phone calls. After that, I'm relaxing. That's just what I'm doing. They say, and I'm just going to put some information out there, the legal U.S. cannabis industry is already worth $10.8 billion, larger than Canada's market, and it's going to quickly grow to $50 billion. Say the global cannabis market could grow to $1 trillion if it gets under federal legalization, if it goes federal and it's legalized everywhere, over $1.1 trillion. We have an opportunity to make something big happen. We have an opportunity. And let me give y'all this one before I leave. I'm sitting there in Nashville, gave my spiel. They had a guy in there that actually does movies. I mean, he brought in the real equipment. You know, when some people bring in their equipment, you think it's like, no, this is the real movie equipment. I was like, wow, okay, different. You know, I was like, wow, is it that type of event? But yeah. And then he said, hey, man, I want to get you in the movies. I said, huh? He said, man, I'm telling you, I want to get you in the movies. I don't even know what that means, y'all. All we did is exchange numbers. That's it. I have no idea what that means. I saw him he talked to some folks that I know that did some movies. I'm not going to name names or nothing like that. But I was like, oh, okay, doing it like that. So this is what I never do. Never turn down an opportunity. You never know what's going to happen. I'm not an actor by any means, but I can't walk across the street. No, but I'm truly not an actor. That's not what I do. Could I do it? I'm pretty sure. You put your mind to it, you can do anything. Start now, family. Start now. Miss Kimmy Robinson, I will be praying for you, Miss. I want to thank you for having the vision to get this thing off the ground, called Elation Magazine and then to Elation Radio, and then further as we grow and grow and grow. I don't know where this thing can go, but it's limitless. You know, there's so many possibilities. So we're just not going to limit it and just keep running. That's what we're going to do. I'm with you. I'm 100% behind you, with you, standing side by side. However you want to do it, we can make it happen. I do thank you, and I want to pray us out. Father God, thank you for allowing me to come here. Thank you for allowing us to transition into 2019. And thank you for giving us everything we need so we can prosper and do great things. Thank you for the connections. Thank you for family, friends. Thank you for help. Thank you for allowing us to dream bigger and go after everything, because you've already given us everything, and we have nothing that we can say but thank you. In your name I pray. This is Charles McCutchen. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. I'm hungry. 2019 is just the same as 2018 with a little bit of changes. We're going to keep planting seeds. Y'all take it easy. Charlie's Corner.
Flow colder than 2 icebergs. I got a lot of thoughts than you've ever heard. You can find me in the kitchen cooking hits I'm never missing. All that hating is irrelevant, so quit that sneak diss. It's kinda sick how I lay that hunt. Spirit driven when I spit, I'm a flow rider. Catch a beat off guard, it's a gift, so I'ma use it. If I took 5 more, I still never lose it. And I got the industry like, who is he? Man of faith is a name, okay, that's me. Didn't know by now, well, here's your introduction. Shut this whole thing down, call it whole destruction. Nothing left, whole game laid to waste. You got a problem with, you say it to my face. While the witness or against, and I hope it's the first. You be blessed through this thing, don't catch me at my worst. We headed to the top, never gonna stop. We gon' light it up till it burn down. And if you wanna pop, step into the shop. Nothing's gonna ever make us turn down. You either up or you down. Either way, we gon' always be around. Here comes the main attraction. I call it faith in action.
Mr. Terrific, feeling awfully linguistic. Here to paint another picture, case you missed it. Come on now, Jimmy, use your dipstick. Been really feeling like $1,000,000. Tongue a double-edged sword to make 1,000,000 cuts. So your defensive line successes in my visuals. In my bloodline, and we some gifted individuals. Expectations high, and we just can't stay invisible. Do it all for the fam, the love is unconditional. Gotta push forward, put the worries in the past. In the rear view, like we in first and they in last. Tell the world to bring their giants, watch them be outclassed by the young David, slinging stones about the rag. Reaching for my dreams, I know they ain't too far to grab. I'm in pursuit of everything they said we never have. And when it's make it break it, what we do, just pull a fast. Cause if the throne is for the taking, then we throw it in the bag.
We headed to the top, never gonna stop. We gon' light it up till it burn down. And if you wanna pop, step into the shop. Nothing's gonna ever make us turn down. You either up or you down. Either way, we gon' always be around. Here comes the main attraction. I call it faith in action. See, catch us in your city when we come through. Run through, always giving you something to bump through. And you can get in line if you want to. There's enough shine for us all, you can get some too.
Catch us in your city when we come through. Run through, always giving you something to bomb to. And you can get in line if you want to. There's enough shine for us all, come get some too.
We headed to the top, never gonna stop. We gon' light it up till it burn down. And if you wanna pop, step into the shop. Nothing's gonna ever make us turn down. You either up or you down. Either way, we gon' always be around. Here comes the main attraction. I call it faith in action.